Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have an ASUS laptop. It's an ASUS VivoBook 17. The exact model is an M712. And in this video I'm going to take you on a step-by-step how you can open it up and how you can upgrade the storage for your laptop. These two get shipped with a 256 gig or 500 gig version. We can dramatically increase that with no problem. Just remember, by removing the main storage in here, you have to reinstall Windows on the new drive. I made a short video how to create Windows 11 USB boot drive. It's free, and how to install it properly on any laptop. Check those videos in case you don't know how to install Windows. When you install the Windows, and once you get to the Windows, and you can do 1 or 2 Windows updates, and all the drivers, everything will be installed right away. If you have an original Windows license key, once you put your Microsoft account, it will automatically activate the Windows. And if you buy, I will leave the link for enclosure. You can remove the storage that is in here and put an enclosure and use an external storage to pull you back your data in case you want to back up stuff later on. All right, with all that said, let's get into it. First thing first, back up your files if you want to, or buy yourself an external enclosure and power it off, flip it upside down. And down here, I can see we're missing one screw right in here. We're going to go over the tools I'll be using, and everything I'll be using will be linked in the video description in case you need to. We're going to be using an iFixit screwdriver set. I purchased myself this basic tool set. We're going to be using a Phillips #1. If you get the Pro set, they will include you with the tweezers and some few other stuff, opening tools. If not, grab yourself a metallic guitar picks. These are suitable to opening cases and covers. All right, down here, we're going to see a whole bunch of screws. There are 3 sets of screws, the short ones in the front end, the mediums, which is from the side to side. I'm guessing this is a medium. Let me know in the video comment if it is medium. It should be the same as this one. And the back row, 3 of them, these are the thick, long screws. So go ahead and start from one corner and remove all the screws and keep them in a separate pile. Also, if you guys like my videos, if you found my videos helpful and helping you guys out, you can support the channel by clicking that like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. It helps and motivates me to make more videos, take requests, and answer your questions in the comment area. Appreciate that. All right. We removed all the screws. We're going to keep them in a separate way. The thick, long ones, the long screws, and the short screw. This one should be 3. And after that, what you want to do, you want to grab the opening tool, the guitar pick, and you're going to start from the front corner. You're going to stick it about 1 or 2 millimeter right in there, and you're going to twist it, and you're going to hear those click sounds. That's what you want to hear. Those are the clips are getting loosened up. Work yourself all around in the front, to the side, go to the back corner on the other side. Once you did the sides and the front, you don't need to go to the back side to do it, but if you want, you could. But I like to grab it from the side and wiggle it up and down a little bit, and you're going to hear those click sounds, and those are the back clips. All right, that's the bottom cover right here. And down here, we can see there's actually 2 storage you can have in here. One NVMe, which is this one is already upgraded to a 2 terabyte. And this is a NVMe, I guess this is a Gen 4 slot, PCI Express Gen 4. And you have an SATA 2.5-inch mechanical drive right over here. All right, I'm going to go over how to remove each one of them, how to do it. Obviously, it's recommended to install the Windows on an NVMe. It's much, much faster than mechanical drive. So I recommend you guys to grab any of the Samsung brand, 980, 990 brand from Samsung, up to 2 terabyte, and install it in here and put your Windows in here. And then you can format this one and keep it as an extra storage, or you can even remove this one and upgrade it with a 2.5-inch SSD in here, so the transfer rate between them will be dramatically and huge. So whatever combination you want, you could have, or you can remove this mechanical entirely and just have 2 terabyte NVMe storage. The options are depends to you guys. All right. To do the upgrade, to remove them, to install them, you don't need to disconnect the battery. But for those people that are really paranoid and they want to disconnect it, it's really simple. I'll show you guys. What you want to do, you want to first slide this metal cover back about like half a millimeter until it clears this white plastic. Then what you want to do, you want to lift up from this red side up, put your finger underneath, and it will just pop out. And that's how it just gets disconnected really fast. Now, to remove the NVMe, you want to remove one screw at the back of it right here, and the NVMe will pop out in 35 or 45-degree angle, just like that. All you want to do, you want to grab it and you want to slide it towards yourself. And this is a 1 TB actually. You can just bring it out. If you want to put a new one in, just make sure the notch on here matches the notch right on the DIMM. Bring it down in 45 or 35-degree angle right in the jack all the way in. Once you bring it down, the screw holes has to align nicely right there. And then you want to put that tiny screw right on top of it. Right there. To remove the mechanical storage, first you want to remove this latch 90-degree upward. Grab this connector, slide it out. Has a little adhesive, bring it up like that. Put a little plastic in here, leverage, bring it up. This is a Toshiba 1 TB. You can put up to 2 TB mechanical storage in here, or up to, I think it's a 4 TB and 2.5-inch SSD in here. If you have an SSD, the SSDs look like this. You'll be like, oh, how do I fit this? You need this rubber caddy just by removing it. And just remember the orientation. Grab this one, put it on the new one. Just put it right over. This is for demonstration, actually. I'm gonna undo all this. And then you will need this adapter. To remove the adapter, you need to peel off this foil tape right in here. Just rip it off. And then we can just grab it, not by the cable, by the jack. And then you want to bring it out and it will disconnect itself, just like that. And we want to push it down in here. It only goes in one way. Once we have it in there, we just want to put the SSD in place. Make sure the rubber thing goes right in there. Once you have it in place, all you want to do is put this connector inside the jack, slide it all the way in. I'm going to use a tweezer so you guys can see. Make sure it goes all the way in, and then bring the lock down over. And that's how you can add an extra storage on SSD. So the transfer rate between them will be dramatically. Again, this is just a demonstration to remove it. Remove this adapter. Remove the SSD. Bring the mechanical drive in. And bring it down, set it down. And there we have it. To plug in back the battery, it's very simple. Make sure this latch is all the way back. Bring down the negative side down, push it down, and then bring the rest down and push it down. And then you want to bring this latch over about half a millimeter over all the way. And there we have it. Once you finish with that, all you need to do is to put the bottom cover over and squeeze the back, the side down, make sure those nice click sounds. And to finish it off is to put the screws all over the bottom place. Remember the short ones on the front, the mid, the mediums, and the back is the long, thick ones. Again, remember I made a video how to create your Windows USB boot drive. Check that if you need to know how to create it. And pretty much plug in the USB, press F12 and boot through the USB. Follow the simple instruction of the Windows installation steps and you'll be in the Windows within no time. As always, I hope you guys like this video and helped you guys out through your own storage upgrade for your ASUS VivoBook 17 laptop. If you have any question or requests, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Just gonna finish up putting up the bottom screws.